If you want to know the truth about aging, look at how we used to eat before modern hospitals were always full. Our human bodies were built over thousands of years to run on pure, simple nutrients. But today, we start our mornings by flooding our bloodstreams with processed sugars and boxed cereals that our ancient DNA simply cannot recognize. The result is a quiet internal crisis. Stubborn belly fat that refuses to melt, aching joints, and memory decline that we mistakenly blame on just getting older. But what if you could give your body exactly what it was designed to absorb every single morning? It costs pennies, takes minutes to make, and eating it every day triggers a profound rescue mission inside your blood, your brain, and your bones. Today, we are going to explore exactly what happens when you make the humble boiled egg a daily habit. We'll explain the miraculous 8 benefits and how it actively reverses the hidden damage of our modern world. Number 1. Eyes. Let us start by looking right at the very screens we stare at all day, because one of the most immediate impacts of eating a boiled egg happens inside your eyes. Every day, our eyes are constantly bombarded by harsh, unnatural blue light from phones, televisions, and the sun. Over decades, this relentless exposure quietly damages the retina at the back of your eye. This gradual fading is a primary reason why older adults lose their sharp, central vision and struggle to recognize faces or read small text. But hidden inside the deep yellow center of a boiled egg are 2 powerful antioxidants. When you digest an egg, your body rushes these protective nutrients directly up to your retinas. Once there, they weave themselves together to form a microscopic shield. Picture a thick, dense forest canopy that perfectly blocks harsh, scorching sunlight from burning the delicate plants below. These nutrients absorb and trap the damaging light before it can hurt your vision. While you can find similar antioxidants in dark leafy greens, the human body actually has a difficult time extracting them from raw plants. Because the nutrients in an egg yolk are packaged naturally with healthy fats, your body absorbs them almost completely. Clinical observations have shown that adding just a few egg yolks to a daily routine significantly increases this protective layer in a matter of weeks, drastically lowering the risk of long-term vision loss. Next, number 2, memory. While those antioxidants are busy building a canopy for your eyes, an entirely different nutrient from that exact same egg is traveling just a few inches away to rescue your brain. As the years pass, it is incredibly common to experience those frustrating moments where a word is stuck on the tip of your tongue, or you walk into a room and completely forget why you went there. Many people accept this scattered feeling as a normal part of getting older, but quite often, it is simply a severe lack of a nutrient called choline. Choline is absolutely essential for keeping your memory sharp, yet most people do not get nearly enough of it. Your brain uses choline to build the physical bridges that connect your thoughts and memories. Every time you recall a fond moment or learn a new name, your brain sends messages across these bridges. If you lack choline, those bridges become weak, fragile, and broken, making it incredibly hard for the thoughts to cross. A boiled egg happens to be one of the richest, most easily absorbed natural sources of choline on the planet. By eating them regularly, you provide your brain with the raw materials it needs to repair and reinforce those mental pathways. Researchers tracking the cognitive health of older adults consistently find that those with an abundant choline intake perform vastly better on memory tests and retain a sharp, clear mind as the decades pass. It is exactly like giving a stonemason a daily delivery of fresh mortar to keep a historic bridge standing strong against the weather. 3. Unclogging your body's master filter. As your brain uses that fresh mortar to secure your memories, that exact same nutrient travels down into your torso to perform an equally vital rescue mission in your liver. The liver is your body's master purifier, responsible for clearing away toxins and processing everything you eat. But as we age, excess fat can slowly begin to accumulate inside the liver tissue. If left unchecked, this fat buildup turns the liver sluggish, making it much harder for your body to naturally cleanse itself, which causes a ripple effect of deep fatigue. This is where the choline from your morning egg steps in to save the day. It acts as a natural binding agent. It grabs onto the stagnant fats trapped inside your liver, bundles them up, and safely escorts them out into your bloodstream where they can be burned away as energy. Without enough choline, that fat simply has no way to leave, and it just continues to pile up in the dark. Clinical researchers studying liver health have noted that a diet rich in this exact nutrient is one of the most effective natural ways to prevent this sluggish accumulation. By simply eating a boiled egg, you are giving your liver the daily tools it needs to sweep itself completely clean. 4. The metabolic mute button. That sweeping and cleaning process sets the stage for what a boiled egg does for your blood sugar, a profound benefit that traces back to our ancient ancestors. For most of human history, sweet and heavily processed foods simply did not exist. Our bodies evolved over thousands of years to run smoothly on scarce natural resources. But today, our modern lifestyle floods our bloodstream with a constant, overwhelming tide of processed sugars. Over time, your body gets exhausted from dealing with this endless flood. It simply stops listening to the natural messages meant to clear the sugar away. It becomes completely numb. This quiet numbness is the hidden root of stubborn belly fat and chronic exhaustion. But introducing a boiled egg into your daily routine creates a natural, effortless recovery. Because a boiled egg contains zero carbohydrates and is perfectly balanced with pure protein and natural fat, it requires absolutely zero insulin response to digest. Eating it gives your exhausted body a moment of complete silence. It is like retreating to a quiet, peaceful mountain cabin after standing in a loud, crowded room for years. Your ears finally stop ringing, and you can hear a whisper again. Over a few weeks, that numbness fades, and your body starts efficiently burning off stored fat instead of hoarding it. 5. The slow burn fire of satiety. That deep, quiet recovery naturally leads to solving another struggle almost everyone faces: midday cravings and uncontrolled snacking. When you eat a breakfast centered around carbohydrates, like toast or cereal, your stomach digests it almost instantly. It is exactly like throwing dry pine needles onto a fire. You get a quick, bright flash of heat, but it burns out in minutes, leaving you cold and hungry just 2 hours later. A boiled egg behaves entirely differently. Packed with pure, complete protein, it requires your digestive tract to work very slowly and deliberately. Think of it like placing a thick, dense oak log on that same fire. It burns incredibly slowly, giving off reliable, steady heat for hours on end. Clinical trials observing morning eating habits found a fascinating ripple effect. When adults ate boiled eggs in the morning, their bodies produced significantly lower levels of the hunger-causing hormone. Because of this slow, steady digestion, participants naturally consumed hundreds of fewer calories throughout the rest of the day. They did not have to force themselves to diet or restrict their eating. Their bodies simply felt nourished and completely satisfied. They were naturally shielded from those sudden mid-afternoon cravings that usually have us reaching for a sugary snack in the pantry. 6. Scrubbing the arterial river. While your stomach is quietly keeping you full, those rich nutrients are moving into your bloodstream to tackle a problem that has confused people for generations: cholesterol. If you are over 40, you have probably heard the old warning to limit your eggs to protect your heart. For years, eggs were unfairly blamed for causing blockages, but recent nutritional science has completely destroyed that old belief. Imagine your blood vessels as a fast-moving river. The dangerous cholesterol acts like sticky mud that builds up along the riverbanks, eventually narrowing the flow of water. For a long time, people assumed eating egg yolks just dumped more mud into the river. But clinical studies reveal the exact opposite. When you eat a boiled egg, your body actually increases the production of good, protective cholesterol. Think of this good cholesterol as a fleet of natural sea sponges floating down that river. These sponges actively seek out the sticky mud along the banks, absorb it, and carry it away to be safely removed from your body. In clinical trials tracking adults over several years, researchers found that those who ate eggs daily did not have a higher risk of heart problems. In fact, their bodies became vastly better at clearing out the dangerous mud. Furthermore, the healthy fats in eggs help change the physical shape of the bad cholesterol, turning small, easily stuck particles into larger, fluffier ones that simply float down the river without ever catching on the banks. 7. The deep root system for your bones. This pristine, flowing river of healthy blood creates the perfect environment for your body to focus on its foundation, your bones and muscles. Starting in our 30s, our bodies slowly begin to lose muscle mass and bone density. It is a quiet process, but over the decades, it is exactly what leads to the frailty, weakness, and loss of balance that causes so many older adults to fall and suffer severe injuries. To stop this natural decline, your body needs an exact set of building blocks, and boiled eggs provide them perfectly. They contain all the essential amino acids, which are the raw materials your body uses to knit torn muscle fibers back together after a long day of moving around. But even more importantly, Eggs contain a highly absorbable form of vitamin D. You can consume all the calcium in the world, but without vitamin D, your bones cannot absorb a single drop of it. Think of vitamin D as the deep root system of a tree. Without the roots, the tree cannot pull any water from the soil, no matter how much it rains. In studies focusing on the aging population, individuals who consumed complete proteins paired directly with natural vitamin D were able to dramatically slow down the loss of bone density. They maintained their strength, their mobility, and their physical independence long into their later years. 8. The cellular rain for aging skin. The deep, structural repair happening inside your muscles and bones eventually makes its way completely to the surface, bringing a quiet transformation to your skin, hair, and nails. Every single day, your skin battles environmental damage from the sun and the air that slowly breaks down its natural firmness, leading to wrinkles and a dull, tired appearance. But the unique blend of vitamins inside a boiled egg acts like fresh rain on dry earth. These nutrients encourage your body to naturally shed its old, tired outer layers, much like a tree dropping its dead leaves to make room for fresh growth. At the exact same time, the pure protein in the egg feeds the roots of your hair and the beds of your nails. It provides the exact nourishment needed to produce strong keratin, preventing your nails from becoming brittle and stopping your hair from thinning and snapping. It is a steady, natural renewal process that works from the very foundation of your cells outward, offering a lasting, vibrant glow that no expensive cream or lotion can ever replicate. It is truly profound to think about how much quiet, relentless protective work is triggered by something so basic. From scrubbing your rivers of sticky cholesterol and reinforcing the fragile bridges in your brain, to shielding your eyes from harsh light, resting your tired metabolism, and renewing your skin from the inside out. We spend so much time and money worrying about the slow decline of aging, constantly looking for complicated solutions, when one of the most powerful, protective foods on Earth is likely sitting in your kitchen right now. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for a quick bowl of cereal or a piece of toast, consider boiling an egg instead. Your heart, your brain, and your future self will absolutely thank you for it. If this changed how you look at your daily routine, make sure to like this video, drop a comment below with which fact surprised you the most, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Stay healthy.